welcome along to the Macklin Football Show. This time we're a little bit more organised. We've got Davey and Alan.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
How we doing?
Not too bad. We can chat normal if you want. Again, we're doing a video style, so we'll record it instead of jumping straight in if you want to have a good catch up first. But this is my breakfast wake up juice.
Gonna put the match on. Side it on.
The dart. I'm watching the dart.
Nah, fuck the darts, boring. Darts is fucking shite, man.
You're telling me that if someone didn't say, Alan, I've got tickets to the Ali Pally, right? I've got a spare ticket. You can get dressed as the banana, and we'll just watch the darts and get pissed. You would say, no, darts is
Like
boring.
right for one. I get to be on a big screen down there, but it's just a load of fucking Gen Z fucking knob cheeses with Stone Island on. No, I'd rather fucking not like.
You're
You're
stereotyping. You're stereotyping
No,
the crowd.
Darts is like. Look, when I watched darts, it was Wolfie and that at the lakeside. Like working men's club dominoes on the table. And that's how I prefer it. Now it's just, but it's just
Right.
just got somewhere to go and get pissed and dressed up. You can just go around any town centre and do that. I like to watch sport and enjoy sport. I don't want to be fucking bothered by a load of fucking knobs who think they know
I would
about
say
dart.
that if you were in the Ali Pally watching the darts, right, you'd have a better view of the guy throwing the darts than if you were sitting in the stadium with light and the concourse, like watching the game.
No, look, David, football is a totally different ball game, mate. It is the number one sport in the UK and probably the world. Bar America. All right, but
And here,
Yeah.
and here, mate. It's dead here.
I didn't grow up playing darts, mate. I grew up playing football and watching football. So when people go, "Oh, let's go and watch the darts," isn't it cool? No, it's fucking not. It's fucking boring.
Right, I'm
Look,
gonna upset you a little bit here.
go on,
Exactly the same when people say, "Do you want to go and watch the cricket?"
yeah. I don't
Oh,
go and watch
no,
cricket.
actually, the cricket's good.
You you offered me
You
like
got
was
the
it last
20
year?
money though.
You offered me a quid ticket.
20.
You offered me a quid ticket the other year, and I was like, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Everything's trying to catch up with football.
We all went to cricket before. Everyone was there. There was like all the West Rays. Crouchy, did Crouchy? I think Crouchy bought Ken. I don't know if he bought Kenzie or not. Eddie
Mm.
Banks was there. Fucking Jake went and Luke.
Because it was a quid.
Good. You go.
Yeah.
You go. You sit in the sun. You watch the sunset. You watch some guys hit balls around. Have a bit of crack on. You go home.
No, I get rugby. Because, again, some parts of the country grew up playing it and going to watch it. You know what I mean? And it's, I sort of get that, but it's, the North East isn't really big on rugby. They've got the Falcons and that, but you won't get that. Like, it's a fucking pub game.
Do you want my controversial opinion? Some games are skills, some skills are games, but the perfect combination is football, where you get both skill and a game at the same time. So golf is not a game; it's a skill. Dart is not a game; it's a skill.
I don't like golf either. Boring and all. And this is what I get. People are like, the golf, the Open. I've been watching the Open and the fucking Ryder Cup and no, the fuck. No, it's fucking shite. Yeah,
Right, the worst golf is
people can play golf, pretend to like golf, and then at the end of the day, they work out. You know what a fucking waste of time this has been. You know what I mean? Get yourself a dog if you want to go for a walk. You know what I mean? It's just fucking nah. I might have a very narrow mind. I might have a very narrow-minded view, but deep down, people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People agree with us. I'm sure.
Oh, is that onside?
You know what I mean?
That's onside. Jackson scored for Derby.
How does that affect us?
So Luton and Derby are so unimportant to us right now. They're both in the bottom half of the table.
He's going to get the tin tack him, isn't he? The fucking manager, Luton's. I feel like, sack.
Rob Edwards.
I was thinking the same with Pep. The other day I was walking past like a couple of kids with the Man City shirts on and all that, and I'm like, is Pep trying to get himself sacked? Because he can't leave. If he leaves, he loses his big like PN.
I feel like he's got too much in the bank for sacking. Like, I'm sorry, but like he's gone through a bit of a rough patch. But I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, where are they now? Fourth or something?
Yeah, but they've lost 5 games in the last 8 or something like that.
Fourth in the Premier League. You're going to sack him?
No, it's not that. It's the dropout of the Champions League, isn't it? I know they're still in it, obviously, but they're just
the way they've changed it. Like someone like they'll go, "Oh, the Champions League on tonight." I go, "I don't want to watch it because I don't understand it."
Yeah, to be honest, I've only
Yeah.
watched like games that are standing out. You know what I mean? Like Rangers, Spurs. Well, that wasn't even the Champions League; it was Europa League. But like European fixtures. In fact, the Europa League's the same, isn't it? Like same sort of format.
yeah, they've added more teams in.
Fucking giant.
The only team I know this sounds like narrow-minded now, but I'm only bothered about Sunderland.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm bothered. I'll watch other football games, but as far as like supporting goes, like even England, I'm like, yeah, all right. Well, hopefully they do well, but like if they get beat, I'm not like sad about it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm on, like you said, I'm only really interested in the national team when it's in a tournament. The qualifiers, you know, we're qualifying every single time, right? So, speaking of Sunderland, we'll finally get on to what I want to discuss today. Obviously, we've got the Swansea game to go over, and then between now and our next podcast, we've got 2 games: Christmas Day, Boxing Day, what have you. So, firstly, Merry Christmas. And then we'll do.
And talking about Christmas, just
Yeah.
before we go ahead, I've actually, like I said, there's a reason that I'm on camera, right? I want to bring about a Christmas miracle right now.
Okay.
I'm bringing a Christmas miracle.
Right. Do you want me to full screen you? Full
screen me, yeah. Full screen me.
Is you not going to get Smithy banned again, is it?
Oh, he's alive.
How's it going?
He's alive.
There you go.
It's just under the police.
Hello, Ben.
Well, this will be good. We've got Ben
can
get in with some opinions.
Ho and all that shit.
Yeah. Some hickory and CS gas.
I thought we'll bring about a guest appearance for the Christmas one. Also, Ben hasn't got his own Discord, so
why get your Discord, mate? Get yourself in here whenever we're on.
I have to be, yeah, I have to do it. Dip me toe in the water today, you know, see what it's like.
It's easy, mate. We just chat. We just chat shit. But the beauty of Smithy being banned is he can edit anything out. So when it's live, you can't do that. What a sad man watching YouTube videos. Oh, he's not allowed to do that. I'm going to report him.
Random live streams.
That fucking bloke's hard drive.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a very important question to ask you before we move on to the nitty-gritty stuff. Quite a serious question.
Yeah.
But they're not on your bucket list. So when you go put a shrimp on the barbie, have a fight with a kangaroo. Did you do? 3 things.
Right. Fight with a kangaroo will kill you. It's like getting kicked by a horse. You don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen a video where a kangaroo had all of a dog.
He goes yabba dabba doo, slaps it on the face.
The thing is, though, kangaroos look muscly as fuck. Yeah, I know we haven't. What you're drinking is dead and buried, but I'm drinking Tiny Rebel Equalizer. It's really good, David.
Nice. Good stuff. I've had one before.
Yeah, really good. 5.8. I'm well impressed.
Where did you pick it up from, Sainsbury's?
I think I got it from Asda. I'm only having a couple because it is 5.8.
Like. See how you're drinking
and Bernard
St. Bertin imported lager, one of those tiny bottles that you get from Lidl.
Do you remember when people used to go out to France and get like a van load of little bottles, bring them back?
Now you just have to walk 2 minutes down the road for some little bottles.
Yeah,
Stubbies.
That's what we were drinking, but bottles empty, like, so
didn't last long. It's only 250 ml.
I'll tell you what I'm going to say about watching the Luton Derby game. Derby's away kit's fucking grim.
Oh, it's awful.
It's fucking
games
finished.
Right.
Starts games finished. All right, we're putting the game on now.
How do you describe it? Brown and
olive, not green. Fucking horrible.
Yeah,
like a menthol.
Menthol colour.
Why?
Oh, it has. It's green with a brown brim.
Yep.
Oh, that is Oh, that's horrible.
Should we move on to Sunderland or not?
We shall, yes. Let's talk about the Swansea game.
Sunday. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen us start as poorly as that in a very, very long time. Like, we didn't seem out of the. I don't know. Is it every time we travel to Wales we fuck up, or
Swansea are a bit of a bully team in the last few years. So since we've been back in the Championship, we haven't done well against Swansea.
I mean, I remember us absolutely slapping them when we had Key, though.
Yeah, that was before squad after.
It's a long time ago, though. Those were the glory days there, man, when we had Key
to win the Prem.
I feel like the game, like, it makes a difference from us starting well and finishing shit. So, I'd rather us start shit and finish well if we're going to win.
That's very true. But hey, I'll preface this by saying this little segment is that I didn't see any of the game, right, except for the goals, because I was in the Metro Centre for fucking nearly 6 hours.
Get off the Metro now.
Merry Christmas.
Couldn't get out of it. I saw Andrew there, just didn't even know he was going to be there. He's like, I'm going home to watch the game. Game had finished and I was still fucking there. I only saw the goals. Our goals. I haven't seen their goals. You're gonna have to tell me all about it. To be honest, I've seen
Their
our goals.
Their first goal was shocking. Like literally,
no one went to the ball. Everyone just watched them do it.
According to this, they scored after 5 minutes. Is that right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, Vipotnik. I think that's how you say it.
Dr. Eggman, as we discussed last week.
Dr. Robotnik from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, kind of got deflected in the air, and then our defenders stood still, our keeper stood still, and the striker came in after then.
Yeah, Ben, you need to come on more often. You're doing a perfect job.
Yeah. Yes, their second goal was good though. You got to give him credit for a decent strike.
Was it outside the box? Was it?
It's free kick. Yeah, it was good. It was a good goal. I mean, he hit it on the side of the bar. I mean, Patterson wouldn't have saved it. To be fair, I mean, apparently he was there. No, he's their standout player. I can't remember who his name is now.
Liam Cullen.
I can't stand out that much.
No, well, that's what they were bigging him up for, weren't they, before the game? They were saying he's like their talisman.
Are you talking about Liam Cullen?
Yeah.
Cullen,
yeah.
Like a set piece taker, that only someone who's going to make a difference. But to be fair, give Pat his credit. He kind of saved us. He made a really good save when it was 2-0.
That's such a grim sentence, isn't it?
If that goal goes in, they lose the game.
Yeah, I can't remember the save. I do vaguely remember making a save.
It was I'm sure it was still in the first half. But yeah, he made a really good save.
I mean, I'm looking at the stats for the first half here. 60-40 to them. They had 8 shots, we had 5. 2 goalkeeper saves on our side. The corner kicks each. They just had more passes, more tackles. They just looked better, to be honest. And like I say, I haven't seen it.
We didn't get into I watched it. We didn't get into the game. Like we were just second to everything. Everyone was sort of like half a second behind their players, and it took us a good 25 minutes to sort of like switch onto the fact that we were in a game. I can't remember when Dan Ballard said it was, but
it was about that, mate. It was about the 25th minute. It was about 25 minutes in.
I wouldn't say that was the turning point. The header, but I think what it did was it gave us sort of like, Ben's right, if it was 3-0, it would have been fucked. It gave us time to reset it off time, and then obviously Dr. Labrie come up with some magic. Well, not magic. Yeah, he didn't change much around, but like I think he just said, you need to be
He made one, I think, which shows he kept going. It's nice to like not like how many games we've been in when we've smashed them in the first half, and then we come out second half and we're a totally different team. We're shite. Hanging on to a 2-1 lead, and then we're conceding the last minute, and it's so frustrating. So it was a nice change. The biggest thing is that we kind of grew into this role of more like what the Burnleys and Sheffield Uniteds are like. So when they go to an away game, they regularly go 1-0 down or 2-0 down because of the big teams, but then they always come back and either win or draw. So we that Swansea game kind of made us think about that. So like we kind of grew into that.
Oh, That really reminds me. No, when we had Ahmad, yes, everybody does because
Yeah.
Ahmad. But when we took a 2-0 lead at the Stadium of Light against Burnley, and then we ended up losing the game 4-2. Pretty much,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
at the game. I was fucking.
Yeah,
It was
that's-
weird. It was weird.
It's like what I'm talking about. Big. Obviously, it was our first season back. We're playing a big team like Burnley, and we'll just go for it the first half, which a lot of teams do when they play the big teams. But then the big teams come back and get something from it.
Well, maybe we're a big
So-
team now.
I don't think that's the case. I think we've got mental resilience is sort of like pops to mind. I think we the heads don't go down. I'm not saying that like when you concede a goal, I feel like they've matured a little bit where that it doesn't get to them.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? They carry on playing the game, whereas maybe season or season two before it was obviously young, but they play their season together now and they sort of like understand that feeling. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah,
mentally
don't-
they're stronger.
We're not as young anymore.
I don't know. Like for me, I don't like how we start games or how we end games. Like we just seem to want to relax for half an hour in every single game, and in this one, it was the first half an hour, and we're getting punished. The fact that Ballard kept us in it with that, it was a really good cross, to be fair. And the header,
Hume, yeah.
the wing backs providing a lot more than our right wingers, but that's a different discussion we could have later on.
What was Danny Bard doing all the way up there? Was it not? Was it a
Free kick. Yeah.
free kick? Was it?
Yeah.
I
Set-
think
set
I think
piece.
I said Ballard header as well. It's much on the one before.
You did indeed.
I've been saying that for months. So
What's
you know what I mean? I was like,
what's funnier though,
Fair
mate? What's funnier is every time we call a player for like needing to step up a little bit more, we do like you said Ballard, I said Job, and then Job becomes was it 2 assists in the same game?
Yeah, didn't Andrew say that Watson wasn't good enough and he needed to produce more? And then he had those 2 or 3 games when he was incredible, and now he's injured. Like, but
well, he said the same about Patrick Roberts, and Patrick Roberts got an assist and a goal and another assist.
Yeah, exactly. Andrew says Roberts is the worst player on the field, but 3 games, he got 2 assists and a goal, in 3 games. I don't.
He's always dangerous though, Roberts. That's the thing.
We said it before though. He's a confidence player though. Like once he starts getting the assists or the goals, he plays better, doesn't he? Like
He does.
it's been a bit of a dry spell for him. Then we're expecting more dryness. Yeah, and he missed that penalty, didn't he, as well?
Oh yeah,
But it's just-
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Right.
Sure.
Let's
Hopefully,
forget
We haven't had Ben's fault. Who should be taking our penalties? It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah,
we all kept
obviously.
the unanimous one, by the way. So if you say somebody different, this is going to be
Really?
yeah.
Smitty, I missed the last 2 podcasts because I was going to do it before, and then the Bean started screaming, and I never got back. And then obviously last week I totally missed it altogether. So I don't think you've had my opinion on who should take the penalties either, to be honest. But
There you go.
I'll let Ben go first.
I'm always a fan of a striker because it's their job essentially to boot the goal. So I'll go for Isidore.
Okay. Right. Okay. Good opinion, Davey. And I'll let you know the answer.
Wilson
So-
should be taking them
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, we're all unanimous in it still. It makes us more sense. He's striking his top scorer.
Like his main job is to score goals.
Yeah.
Look how good Harry Kane is. You know what I mean? Like his job is to score goals and he's the penalty taker. You need someone who's just going to rifle the ball in the back, just smash it.
Yeah.
You know, no fucking around, no dinking it, no doing a Cole Palmer Panenka.
Do you know who was good at penalties for us? Again, he was a striker. Loch Ness. He was really good. Loggers, yeah.
He put them in, didn't he?
He just
Yeah,
slammed him.
he's
He just slammed him.
If the striker misses, you can say, "Oh, he's having a bad game or it was a bad strike." But if you put a defender on it or midfield on it, say it's not really his job.
Yeah,
he's more of a flair player.
I'm going to put money on Rob Edwards getting a sack here. Like,
Really?
yeah, Luton look terrible.
Luton were the best team out of the 3 who came down as well.
They look crap. Just watching them out.
They haven't.
Sorry to detract from the Sunderland chat. Like,
No. So good. I've what's it called? My statement pretty much from game 1. I think Luton will do a double dip, and I don't think I'm being proven wrong. I think they'll be the new Sunderland.
if you're getting beat at home from Derby, you've got problems.
They shouldn't have been in the Premier League. To be fair, let's be honest. They wouldn't have been there. So they got lucky, similar to Ipswich, like they're doing all right at the minute, but they're going to come straight back down, probably struggle.
Well,
Anyway,
the
Dan Neil
conversation.
scored next.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's get back to the second half of
The second
Sunderland's
half.
performance against Swansea.
It was a great strike. The defense kind of stepped off him a bit, so he thought, "Well, if I'm going to shoot."
I've seen it, mate. I saw that.
Corner.
Yeah, it was a strike, wasn't it? Took the ball out of it with a dribble, smashed it.
Yeah. So second
Daniel's goal.
No,
Dribble and score. Yeah, it was good. It was a good goal. I saw it. Yeah, in the
Captain
chat.
goal.
do you think it was? Is there a thing where you can see like the run of play? Because I think second half, I can't remember Swansea being in it
seen it
at
back.
all. Like I can't remember Swansea
Yeah.
having a good counter attack. I can't remember them having a good cross. I mean, one good cross,
this.
but second half it was all us, right?
So this is the second half starts from about 8. And the blue is us, and the green is Swansea. So literally, it was like the majority our ball and our attacking, and they had a little flirt now and again, and then it was back to us.
That's old school, like a manager saying, "Right, I want the full team 10 yards up the pitch."
Yeah.
And then it puts pressure on them. So it's quite simple to do if you in terms, but then everyone needs to work together.
I feel like that midfield three though is crucial. Do you know what I mean? We perform better when they're on the pitch. Now Brown hasn't really had a sniff, but there's something
Just
about
stamina-wise.
Joe and Neil together. It's it just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like we don't run out of stamina, players, because they're so young and energetic and fit. They don't really, tire at the end of the games.
They were solid. I mean, the ratings 7.5, 7.6. Rig got 7.1. But we were all not very good. I think. In fact, I think Dan Neil got man of the match 7.6. He got no one better than him on the field.
Yeah,
Multiple clean saves.
well.
Well, I think that all of our goals, you basically said it already. They've all come from midfielders or defenders in this game. Was it the opening goal? Trey Hume into Ballard, 2 defenders linking up. Bellingham providing for Neil, midfielders, and then Rig to Bellingham, midfielders. So the fact that we're not overly reliant on just the strikers for our goals and the little clusters of players support each other.
I want to talk about Bellingham's goal. Like, don't underrate. Like, in fact, Bellingham did say about Isidore creating that space for him. So, although it has come from it, Isidore did graft still. You know, he took that defender away, made the pocket, and he just ran in. So he still grafts Isidore. I just feel like I want him to get a start again with his goals. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're drying up, but I just for his confidence, just to keep him. Our strikers are like, you know what I mean? Sometimes they get a bit down on that for not scoring.
Yeah, give him a good goal or two, yeah.
That's why I put him on pens. There's a good example of why he should be put on pens for that reason, just to keep him like he's fucking numbers up.
Confident striker is very important to a team, so you need to give him. I can't remember which team it was, but there was a player on a hat trick. It might have been Messi actually. So Messi was on a hat trick, and he gave the penalty to Suarez.
Oh yeah,
because Suarez hadn't scored for a while, and he said he needed it for his confidence.
Yeah, he's Messi, though, and he can do what he wants.
Different levels, but that kind of thing. Saying like, I could have took the match ball on, but having a confident striker is more important.
What a goal! What a goal! Honestly, it's worth interrupting. It is 100% worth interrupting the conversation just to make sure you're focusing on this goal.
Let me see it.
That's a proper strike. And Panzu, the arsehole helps, like, but yeah. Right. Good goals. You're talking about Bellingham's goal.
He might not get sacked now. That might have saved him.
Right, Bellingham's goal. Go on, go for it a bit more.
I just think that, it was the desire to get in the box. You know what I mean? He's strong, shoving off the man who was marking him, and he's just fucking, making that run and being there, right place, right time. Obviously, Rig putting the ball in. I'm not saying Rig speculating, but he's just putting it in the area, and someone's running onto it, and
that's
like the old desire, really.
Where you don't pick a player out, you pick like an area,
like a spot.
Just put it in, put it in, put it in the box.
Yeah,
Something will happen, yeah.
alright, someone will get the end of it.
Yeah.
Champion. So it looks like we scored back to back, the two goals in 2 minutes,
Very quick, yeah.
Mm.
and then absolutely fucking nothing happened according to this until Chris Rigg got a yellow card on
Mhm.
the 89th minute, and then Wilson got a yellow card on the 92nd minute for time wasted.
No, I just feel like Swansea, once that third goal went in, it mentally must. They were 2-0 up and they got beat 3-2. So when that third goal went in, I just think, even though it's one goal, I felt like them, their edge went like,
Yeah,
How
I'm
it was the second goal as well. They must thought, oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna
Give it
I'm
up.
gonna contradict that a little bit. I genuinely think the entire second half they were just nail biting the entire time, hoping that we didn't score one. When we scored the second one to get level, everybody, including the crowds, like the Swansea crowds, heads just dropped and went, "Okay, it's not our night." They had the
People
perfect start.
remembering-
They were just like, let's cling on to that a bit of hope, and then we just absolutely shatter it. So who cares, right? It's Swansea fans, but
Quiz question for you.
go on then.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a new
When
feature?
was the last? When was the last time Sunderland came from 2-0 down to win a game?
I'm going to go and sort of Quinn for the rest of the Well, they have.
2-1.
There's absolute scenes.
Yeah, go.
If I was a Derby fan, I'd be fucking wounded. Like, 'cause
Last-
they were like 5 minutes away from winning the game.
I'm going to say Charlton in League One.
I'm going to say
I have
Quinn
no
and
idea.
Phillips era, 2000s.
Last time we've done it was against MK Dons in the cup. We came from 2-0 down to win 4-2.
Yeah.
Last time in the league, the 98-99 season, West
Oh, I
Brom
was
away.
close. In
Yeah,
fact,
go.
Quinn and Phillips were there 98-99. This is a good cherry on top of this, but go on, we'll carry on.
Right. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna just wrap up my vibes of the Swansea game because we do have a lot for me to edit now. The strength of our midfield, and Alan's mentioned it, that without those three working together so well, we would have just, when games gone past, just let it go by. We would have heavily relied on the wingers, Roberts or Mundell or Clark or whoever's on that side to have a moment of brilliance to catch us back into it. But the control from minute 45 through to the final whistle from Job, from Rigg, and to be fair, and it's not shouted out often enough on other podcasts, Dan Neil was fantastic. It was it was a breath of fresh air for
But he was
him.
man of the match when he's done now. I'm sure he was man of the match.
Was, yeah.
Who hates Daniel? Is it you, David? Who hates Dan?
No, that's Alan.
Alan, I knew someone
What?
hated him.
Alan, well,
I don't know.
maybe
No,
saying that, but
let's
you haven't
get
been
let's
any-
get this right.
you haven't been any
Let's get-
this season.
I said last season he lost the ball a lot and he had to quicken up, which he did, and he's been better. So you know what I mean. I'm not going to just say, oh, he's class. Like people are like, oh, he's an academy product. He's going to be brilliant, because that's not always the case. You know what I mean? And to be fair to him, he's learned and his game's improving, which is what I want to see. I'm not going to stand there and clap someone who's not playing well. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like that. I've been watching these fuckers long enough to have my opinion. You know what I mean? I give this club a lot of money, so if I feel like someone's not performing, it's Seb Larson was a prime example of that. Everyone was like, he's a dead ball specialist. He's classy. He had one good fucking season, and he was a passenger for the rest of it. And he used to see it all the time, and everyone was like, no. And then eventually everyone was like, yeah, he is a fucking passenger. So look, if someone's playing well, brilliant. I'll big them up and I'll be happy for them. But if they're not, I'll just point it out, like everyone does. You know what I mean? I get academy production. Sometimes they're young and they've got to be protected. I get that. You know what I mean? I understand that. But it's like Job. When Job got thrashed last season, I was like, this fucking needs a rest. They're playing him all the time. Obviously, he's come on leaps and bounds, and he was filled
The main
quickly.
reason he drove last season, he just needed a rest.
Yeah.
He said.
So, like,
No,
and
No.
what's
There was
it,
nothing that I was saying. There's nothing they could do. You know,
Oh,
you know,
no,
stress
we
is
were
just trying and make
limited.
it
We were limited, but we still overplayed him, mate. You know what I mean? But Dan Neil's been good this season. But what I will say, it's when them three are on the pitch together. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they work together at the minute, but it'd be interesting to see if one gets injured and Brown comes in and see how they do. You know what I mean? And
Well, I think there has going to be a couple of rotations in the squad in the next couple of weeks because between now and January the 1st, we've got 4 games.
I don't think he's going to rotate midfield. I don't think. I think Sirkin will be in the fucking rotation.
Face coming in, no. Brown. I can see Brown coming in.
And
You
I
reckon?
don't think you drop Job. Yeah, I don't
Who's
think
gonna- who's you gonna drop,
I don't think you
Rig?
Neil.
Rig probably.
Riggs,
Yeah, yeah.
He's still his stamina's probably not up to scratch to the rest of them.
I think probably Rig will be
Yeah,
the one
fair enough.
to
I thi-
put it down.
Mm.
And I think if we weren't fucking clipped up with injuries on the wing, we'd probably see, you know, Mundle coming off, me end up starting, Watson starting, we would start cycling around them. We'd probably have Wilson would be there all the time. Like I said, Neil and Job, Pato, you've got Meffam and to be fair, Ballard's doing well. Like that spine will stay there, but I can see them starting to move things around. And it's always the case in the Christmas period and the amount of games that come through. Really, if you come out of it in a good position after the Christmas period, you're in for a good. You set yourself up for a good second half of the season.
Yeah.
If we're there and thereabouts after Christmas, I might jump on board the hype train. We'll see where we are after these 4 games because there's 12 points to come in the next 8 days or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Probably 4 draws.
And every game's going to be different. Like we've said it for there's no easy game in this league. It's the hardest fucking league to get out of. There's only one team that I thought would pull, and that was Oxford. Every other team I've watched have been like they've had decent spells or decent halves. You know what I mean? So even Swansea, we beat them, but they had a decent first half. So and Norwich, fucking hell, we either beat Norwich handily or we get fucking beat handily ourselves. So it's a funny how.
Thank you for doing a perfect segue into
The last couple of seasons, the away team beat Norwich, was won against us in Norwich. So
because they're coming up the same right. You're saying they're going to win, right?
Yeah.
We've got the predictions.
Let's know next game.
Yeah, we've got Norwich and Blackburn to discuss because we'll reconvene after Boxing Day. Yeah, Norwich next. Stadium Light. I just think our form at the Stadium Light is too good to throw it away to Norwich. At the worst, I think it's going to be a draw, but I'm going to say a nice, clean 2-0 win. Again, predictions are you can throw them up the air and they're worth as much as you can hold a fart onto them. But yeah, I think 2-0 feels about right. We already are, yeah.
Flying, mate, flying. So you didn't even ask about the recent form or anything like that, right? Okay, fucking 2-0.
So do you want Norwich's recent form away? Because their away form this season is they've won 2 out of the 11 games they've played away from home, drew 4 and lost 5, -7 away goal difference. We are more likely to take something away from Norwich this time than any other time in the history of stats. It's ripe for Sunderland winning this game.
The only thing I'll say about Norwich is like if Sargent is an annoying bastard, I don't know if he'll be playing tomorrow. He's always every time I watch that fucker, he's always a pain in the arse. Like he's always there, Johnny on the spot, or he's a pest. We either play well against Norwich or we don't. So you what?
Sargent's got 4 goals.
It's not
Saints 15 goals.
I just feel like it's his overall game play, Sargent. I think he's been injured as well though, but it's his overall game play. The way he's just a pest, and he's always in the right place. Every time I watch him play, he does me head in. Like so, hopefully he's injured. To be honest, but I feel like Smudge is right. Our home form. And hopefully it's a big crowd. Should be a big crowd. Saturday 3:00. So I'll say 3-0. 3-0 Sunderland.
All right then. Well, Christ, I'm still looking at who's in goal for them. No one there. I know who plays for them.
Angus
Shane
Gunn.
Duffy, the guys 2 days.
I feel we've got a bit lucky in our home games, especially against Leeds, against Bristol City. So I feel like we're running our luck, and I think it's going to come to an end and go on form of the away team winning.
Oh God!
All right then, come on and tell me this. What's going to be Ben?
2-1.
So we went to Norwich.
Yeah, I think we'll score first, and then they'll come back with.
Like, they haven't won in 3. We haven't lost in 3.
No, I feel like
20
we've
points
got.
they
I think we've got
20
get better quality than they have at the minute. In fact, like Sargent obviously is. I don't know about them, but like I can't see us getting beat off them.
No doubt, we are the better team, but like I don't know, they're going to come to the stadium late and just probably put 10 men behind the ball.
Well, they always do when we
I
said
mean,
this every
that's an
time.
ongoing theme. That is an ongoing theme. Yeah, that does
so-
piss me off.
Can I just say about
Right, you can
Norwich?
say anything you want, mate.
Norwich have the worst defence in the top half of the Premier League, the Championship of the league. They've
Yeah,
conceded,
yeah.
they've conceded 32 goals in 21 games. Nobody's. I would say nobody. Sheffield Wednesday are close to that.
They're going to come to the stadium late and put 10 men behind the ball because we're shit at leaking goals. So
Yeah, we're still unbeaten at the stadium. I'm not going to say
Yeah.
we're going to lose because I don't think
No,
we're going to lose. I don't want it to be a draw. I'm going to go. I'll go 2-1 as well, but I think it'll be the other way. I just hope it's not a. I hope it's not a ball. Like I hope it's not a draw. And obviously, I don't want us to lose, so I'm going 2-1. But I do think they'll score though.
I feel like
But top
after that
four in the
result
league.
against Swansea, it'll the lads will be confident. You know what I mean? I want to go and fucking the only one I'm sort of worried about is probably Blackburn because Blackburn are really in form and we're away to them. So if I was going to say we were going to get beat for anyone, it may be them. But I feel like we should be turning Norwich out.
No, just again, if we're looking at stats, by the way, the two teams that we are yet to face this season are both Norwich and Blackburn. Everybody else is a known entity. It is a little bit of a catch-22 because you've got the transfer market in January as well, so that changes a couple of squads up.
We'll not talk about that yet.
Yeah,
We'll not talk about that yet. Norwich 1-0, Sunderland 3-1, Sunderland 1-0, Norwich 1-0, 1-1, and 3-1. Those are our last 5 games against Norwich. Oh, you're right, Ben. It's always the away team except for that draw. No, that was.
I'm just going to shout out throwback to Crouchy when he got a fucking parking ticket when he went down to watch Sunderland play Norwich. I think we won. Did we win 3-1? Was that the game?
Was that 3-1 game? Was it?
I don't know. I can't remember. But he was buzzing and then had a parting ticket.
not Barini.
Was it? Tell us the date. Was it 2017? Because that was the.
I can't remember. There was a picture like of him, Jake, and Andrew in the crowd. I remember that because it was on Match of the Day. He got a parking ticket.
So, are you nervous against Norwich?
No, I'm a fuck. No, I'm confident against these.
Is it well?
Nah, Blackburn's the one. Blackburn. I'm slightly not nervous, but
I mean, you
feel like they're a good team, and I feel I'll be happy with a draw against Blackburn.
So have a look at they're just behind us, aren't they?
Blackburn's got the best run of form recently.
37 points.
ones on the bounce, aren't they? But
oh yeah, I'm looking at that. Oh, that's a lot of green. That is a lot of green.
Against decent teams as well.
Bang, 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 bang.
The thing is with the Blackburn games, they're generally extremely tight. It's one goal in it most times, unless something like freakish happens.
We haven't played them yet, have we?
No. So Norwich and Blackburn are the only two teams we haven't played yet. Then everybody is a repeat. It's really weird seeing one of our Reds against the team that's currently in 22nd, but yeah, generally we've got a lot of, like you said, nice colours, greens and yellows against everybody else. I don't think Sunderland. Yeah, Plymouth. Yeah.
We all came on the pod and went, the fucking shit. He's fucking hopeless. It's going to be 4 now. It's going to be 3 now.
He's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked in 2 weeks, and he's still there somehow.
That's it, man. Yeah. That's the football and gods looking down at us and laughing at us and going, ha ha ha, not today.
Right.
And that was it.
I'm on a website, by the way, with Footy Stats.
Website.
It's called Footy Stats. It's called Footy Stats. It's literally called Footy Stats. It says Sunderland are going to score 1.7 goals and Norwich are going to score 0.91 goals. So obviously those numbers are impossible, but based on just like how we've performed over the season, it looks like a 2-1 win. If statistics is to be anything like believed, 2-1 win is basically what's on the cards.
Well, I'm sick of hearing about XG.
It's not XG. It's
I don't know.
Andrew isn't
I know, but it's
Andrew
the same
fucking
sort of
loves
like
the extra day.
it's the same sort of like premise though, and it like stats.
I tell you what, I've missed recently. I know because we fell off FIFA a bit, right? But I miss you putting in the chat like your stats at the end of a game where you've got like fucking 22 shots. The other guy's got
What?
3, and he's fucking
Yeah.
1-2-1 or something like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean when I battered players and didn't win? Happened all the time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I stopped playing it. I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Now and again, Alan, just pop one in. In
Yeah.
fact, if one comes up on your memories on your phone, like just
Yeah, bring those names
flash
in.
it in.
I haven't
That,
played it.
relax.
I played it last season for a bit, and I was like, no, it's the same shite. You know what I mean? So I didn't bother.
So,
The dog's eating. So what has he got in his fucking mouth?
so you
What? He's eating his fucking AirPods. No,
that's why they sound tinny.
fucking bastard. No, it's not yours. You little sausage. All right.
No, we can't cut that out.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I've got to keep that bit in.
Look, you
Yeah,
Gen Z weirdos.
We're not Gen Z.
What the fuck are you then?
We're firmly millennial, mate.
Millennials, all right.
Millennials.
Then millennial weirdos.
We've lived before and after the millennium.
And we also know what life without a mobile phone is actually like.
Yeah.
It is. Ready? I don't want to see this on the cutting room floor like when I re-listen to this. Mustard,
Why don't you call the podcast Mustard?
mustard top.
Right. I have 2 questions because we haven't got it out there yet. The Blackburn predictions and my last prediction question. Where do you think we'll be on New Year's Day?
Fuck.
Third.
All right, hold up.
Hold up.
Those are
Wait a minute.
two.
Wait a minute.
There are charged questions there. Right, 1 second.
I'm going to go. We're going to get beat off Norwich and we're going to beat Blackburn.
It's fucking be cheap, Ben.
2-1 loss, 2-1 win.
All right, okay.
So,
But you know who might be interested in that? My friend.
Ivan Toney's.
Tony
Yeah.
Evans.
See what a 2-1-2-1 would be. What kind of odds? I'm just texting them now.
Right. So I think it's going to be a draw.
No.
Well, I can say my prediction while you're typing. It doesn't prevent you doing that.
He said it. He said it was Paddy, but he doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's Tony.
Clearly on WhatsApp. And Mr. Ivan,
Mr.
Right.
Power.
Power.
Mr. Carter.
Uh,
He's got one
how's
up behind.
so
Mr. Carter.
I'm
Where
gonna,
did you get this number from? Get the fuck off my phone line.
Jesus Christ, Diane. Will you listen back to that call?
Don't ever ring again.
Ben, you need to get us on. Ben, go on, Smudge, go do your prediction. I'll tell you what the odds are for this 2-1-2-1 reverse.
So we've already said Norwich will beat them 2-0. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw against Blackburn, which gives us 4 points, 44, which will put us 3rd on New Year's Day.
All right. Okay. So what did you say? You said we get 3 points, right?
I think 4th on New Year's Day.
Mr. IT says
Mr. Power.
129 to 1.
2-1.
2-1-2-1. 129 to 1, man. I'd get that on if I was you. In fact, you're on Betfair, aren't you?
Bet365.
365. I'm sure they'll have some kind of
Podcast.
available. The podcast, yeah, mate. If we kind of get Jackie White to sponsor the podcast, I don't think Bet365 is going to sponsor the podcast.
Oh, do you know that? We're just going to get back to that volley. Right, it hit the fucking straight off the back of the head and went in.
Yeah, it was a shit
It was
game.
a massive deflection.
It looked good in first.
It looked good
Even
like,
that
from the
shit-
side, but it wasn't that good.
So
Right, Alan,
Balls and all.
what are you saying?
Blackburn
Blackburn.
prediction:
I went, well, for both.
Blackburn and league position on New Year's Day.
Well, I said 3-0 Sunderland against Norwich. I'm going to go with 1-1 against Blackburn. 3rd.
I mean, you literally you're pretty much copying me, apart from getting an extra goal against
Not
Norwich.
copying it. My one personal opinion. Right.
It just all happens to
Don't touch
match. It just happens to match.
The
Yeah.
dog barking. Hey, what's
All
this
on
shit?
copyright.
What are you barking at? What?
Really, you got a copyright strike on it, are you?
Right. The dog's saying that as well.
What did I say? I said 2-1, didn't I? 2-1, 2-1 Norwich. Right, hold on. Let me have a look at who I'm worried about in Blackburn's team. We haven't even talked about Blackburn's team or anything about Blackburn,
Sammy
except for they're on a good
Sammy Smolix.
Smallish play for them, do they?
No.
No.
Ipswich.
No, he
Yeah.
went Ipswich.
Okay. We've got. I don't know any of those strikers, right? No.
They're kind of an unknown.
Yuki Ohashi.
They're kind of a quality
Never heard of
team
them.
that and
Todd Cantwell, he used to play for Norwich.
Cantwell,
Um,
I think he's a decent player.
He's okay. He's nothing special.
He was a fucking knacker, like proper lunatic. Anyway, so John Buckley, but he's a midfielder for Blackburn. Right. Anyway, moving on. Danny Bath
And he's
plays for Blackburn.
John Buckley's a midfielder for Blackburn and a maniac chef who works in the fucking casino.
So he's going to score.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep an eye on him. But yeah, Danny Bath, Blackburn. Has he played? Let's have a look.
17 games.
Where did Bart go? When did he go to?
Norwich.
When he
No, he went. Bath went to. Did he go to Norwich side?
He went to Norwich and then he's went to Blackburn this season. He's a
On loan or is he like permanent deal?
free transfer. Free transfer.
Mate,
He's a
I
journeyman.
don't know why we got rid of Bath.
He's a
Honestly,
journeyman.
I don't know. I know that, but he got player of the season.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. His date of birth.
Why? Yeah, probably. But the thing is, though, we could have done it. We could have done them that season. We got rid, like the season after we got rid of them. I feel like it was a bit naive.
No, yeah, well, yes, but
And obviously, you know what I mean. It is what it is, and it's football. Like, but I was gutted when we got rid of him. I thought it was all right.
He was good, like solid. Yeah.
so, so if you're looking if you're looking for their biggest goal threats, it is Ohashi, Wyman, and Rankin Costello.
Rankin Costello, that's a great name. Like
He's a good wing back, but yeah, I think our left wing will be able to contain him quite well. So Ohashi is pretty much our only real major threat.
I'll go 1-0, Sunderland. Yeah. 2-1, 1-0, 6 points,
go on, lad.
third.
Okay,
Go on.
good.
It's Christmas. Let's have some fucking Christmas cheer, eh?
This leg of darts is going on for fucking ages.
They keep missing. Hold on.
They can't-
Double one, mate. Fucking hell. Hold on.
They can't get the doubles. It's fucking unbelievable. They keep on missing the doubles.
Yeah, hold on. While we see if this guy hits double 8. Oh, he got it. It's all over. Okay, right. Yeah. So I'll go. Yeah. 2-1 Norwich game. 1-0 Blackburn game. And we'll still be third because whoever is ahead of us is going to win their games out as well.
Okay, good. I have one last point.
Assuming that we're still.
I want you to do.
Hold on,
I don't know if Alan's here or not. My thing I'd like you to do is wish people Merry Christmas, but also then what you're looking forward to most on the Christmas lunch.
Oh, all right, okay. What happens if you're not having Christmas lunch?
You're eating on Christmas Day, so Christmas dinner. Then you will be eating on Christmas Day.
Whatever's going inside you on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Well, okay. So that's a different sentiment. A statement, Ben.
You go first, mate.
Okay. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'm looking forward to a nice glass of Pinfall's red wine.
Oh, that's
Nice.
that is very. Okay, so you're looking forward to the red wine. I'm looking for. I think we're going to stick with the alcoholic theme. Like, to be fair, right? I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I'm looking forward to an unmeasured gin and tonic. And I just can't like this. I have a glass, right? This is my glass. And I just can't. Right, here's a bottle of gin.
Like Bob.
And I just put a bit more, and then I'll just put like a little, like a splash of tonic, and I'll go, "Hey, Natalie, you're driving home."
But like Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona measures, mate. I just I'll have a good gin after I've had some food, like on a Christmas day. Usually, I get a bottle of gin for Christmas, so I normally crack it open, share it out.
Yeah.
Whitney, I've got all the different ones.
When you say you share it out, do you share it out with your stomach, your liver, your kidney, your pancreas?
Share it out with all the organs, put them in my fucking eye, you know.
Those Christmas traditions, eh?
Yeah, those ones.
Right, Ben. Go on, I need yours now.
I'm going to go as far back as the week before Christmas, and because it was my birthday. I had a better birthday this year because last year Michael Beale was appointed Sunderland manager.
Oh,
So,
On your birthday.
obviously,
I've got
memory
some
came
great
up.
gen. I've got some great gen for you, Ben.
Memory-
But go on, carry on.
The memory came up on my birthday of
Yeah.
Michael Beale getting in charge last year, so it
Beautiful.
was a slightly better birthday. Just so um, Merry Christmas, and I'm most looking forward to a pig in blanket
Oh,
and
piggy
some
drink.
dead man's finger run.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You can get that spoons, I think, Dead Man's Finger.
Is it which finger is it? Where's it
Dead
been?
Man.
Where's it been? That one.
Oh. Oh.
Good luck. Edit that down.
Okay.
I'm going to say Festivus, Merry Festivus for the rest of us. I don't know if you watch Seinfeld, but have you ever seen Seinfeld?
Yes.
Alan, we're to you.
George's dad didn't celebrate Christmas. He celebrated Festivus, and he had an aluminum pole instead of a Christmas tree. And he used to get all the family around the aluminum pole and air the grievances. So Merry
Oh, you should do
Festivus.
it.
Well, we'll be doing it at your fucking Mars. Like,
I was gonna say, bring the fucking bring that pole with you, right? We'll all stand around the pole.
we'll air our grievances. No, so again, I'll agree with Ben with the pigs in blankets, like mainstay of the Christmas dinner. But my last point is on Ben and Michael Beale getting appointed. Just so you know, Michael Beale's now been employed again, right? And I'll tell you how.
Yeah,
Stevie
isn't Gerard?
G is fucking not doing very well at El Etifak. So
Yeah.
Michael Beale has gone over to command.
Yeah, I do remember
Wow.
saying that.
Okay. I mean, bring the fucking cavalry in, lads.
Mhm.
Right, Steve, who we're getting in?
You've done a good job last season.
What about Mickey Beale? Is he good?
Who-
Ah, yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. He basically does what I say, so
I think that's a natural ending to our body, like
how long have we gone for?
an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. I think.
What? Is that the end?
Aye.
Jesus.
Don't worry,
Fair
Steady
enough.
will post it tomorrow and we have 20 minutes. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Oh, have you
start?
All right. Have you seen my AI version of Alan? Because see that tiny logo, it looks like really really small. So I put like a description of Alan in AI, and that's on the latest podcast.
Well, I don't.
Is it?
I don't understand why why is it small in here? Why is the picture small?
No, I'm just going to show it on the screen. There you go. Here's Alan in AI.
It's got a better I'll be happy with that, to be honest with you.
I literally put the description was a guy from Sunderland called Alan, with a big strong beard, and that came up.
I feel like
it could well be you.
I feel like his beard's better than mine, to be honest with you.
All right, so did that pop up when Alan's talking now, does it?
Yeah.
Sorry, champion.
Why can't you make actors just send you a picture and you can just put a picture on?
I mean that would work.
No, yeah, man.
That picture there is me and Jeremy Clarkson in Afghan. When I'm on. Just so you know.
Jeremy,
You can't see it.
no, you can't see it.
Me and Jeremy Clarkson.
I thought it was you and Luke.
No, it's me and Jeremy Clarkson.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy Clarkson is one of the left. Obviously, he's fucking ginormous. And when I hugged him, he stunk of fags. I was like, fucking hell, mate. Yeah, he was sound actually. He was a good bloke.
That's good. Right, so how do we naturally end it then, David?
Fucking hate him. Fucking hell.
Like a special appearance from Ben. It's fucking. You know what I mean? It's been good.
Miracle.
If you've ever enjoyed it, then I'll, next year, I might get Discord and join in when I'm not on shift. So
Christmas specials.
Christmas, Easter,
All the fucking Christian holidays.
Well,
Yeah.
is anyone gone? Well, I'm gone tomorrow. Is anyone else gone? Benny, you gone?
No, I'm not going.
I'm not gone. I fucking we were going to Beamish according to me, but Danny told me he was going to Beamish, and then Amelia just said that she's agreed something else with Amelia. So fuck, I'm doing. But I do know that I've got a stack of presents that still need fucking wrapping.
When did Santa tell you to get all of these to help him? Too much.
Too much to do.
Happy birthday, Shanksy. He's got a Michael Bale.
Hey, you know when I realised when it was done, like with Michael Beale, is when he said when he called the
What?
fans outside noisily. That was
Yeah.
it. That like
He
is
won.
it, like
The funny
there was
thing is,
just
like,
no-
the next game he won. It was one of his 2 or 3
Yeah.
wins. He won the next game. I was like, oh, okay, maybe we need to do this. No, actually, no, you shit.
Yeah, the one thing with him that pissed me off, he didn't change and put Jack Clark on the right wing against Newcastle. Dan Burn was playing left back.
Yeah.
In the game before that, they played Nottingham Forest when Alanga absolutely tore Dan Burn apart. So I thought,
Yeah.
well, because Dan Burn's not 11, he's slow, so he's 6'8".
Yeah.
So, and Trippier had Clark in his back pocket, so why not just...
Because he's a fucking moron.
I was
mate.
going to say, because
Idiot.
that
Right.
requires a
And no
brain.
tactical nous.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's a fucking charlatan. He's an absolute charlatan. And how the fuck he's a coach is beyond me.
People still hire him, apparently. There you go.
But why?
Didn't we do an emergency podcast?
Emergency one, yeah.
We did like an emergency podcast because Beale had been
Yeah,
sacked.
like a midweek Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what we need to put in there. Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, we rarely say it.
Like and subscribe because I feel like
If you like this video,
Love
please
subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Like and describe.
like and subscribe and subscribe. I have had a few cans, to be fair.
I like and describe though. Like and describe in the
Like
comments.
and describe and subscribe. No, but like
Like the video, describe the video in the comments, and then subscribe.
just fucking like and subscribe, will you? Because there's look, I'm not saying that the Sunderland podcast is terrible, but I feel like ours is genuine. You know what I mean? We've got that genuine feel of what can you say?
Mates enjoying football.
Just bods, just chatting shit. Do you know what I mean?
Years of pain being a Sunderland fan now.
Oh, God, too many years.
Oh, so this is not like a really that interesting, but in the last hotel I was in, the guys left on their Netflix. So I've made a couple of Christmas movies that like nobody would ever watch as like start. So on there, continue watching is a couple of things, but also is Sunderland Till I Die season 3.
I mean, I did enjoy that season. It was actually not too bad.
I still haven't watched any of Sunderland or not 1 minute of any season.
Oh, mate, just if you can, just watch the intro. No, like when you get a TV show and it's got an intro, just watch the intro song.
Yeah.
And try, like, if you can get through that, you can get through the entire show.
I quite like that song. The
Okay.
clue, like, look, I'm not saying, look, people going on about Sunderland, like, oh, you just bang on, you're a massive club. We are a big club. And sometimes when people get here, they just kind of handle it. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. It just swallows them up. You know what I mean? The pressure, the amount of people. Like, because I imagine if you're a small time, not a small time manager, but if you're a manager, you've been cutting around the league for a bit and you get Sunderland as a gig and you turn up and there's 40,000 there. You know what I mean? I can imagine the pressure's fucking immense. You know, I saw.
Like double most of the average teams, so
Yeah.
easy.
You know, we've had our moments where we thought, what are they doing? But you can't really argue how things are going. Do you know what I mean? I think we're being managed
How many
well.
years
I'm
are
not-
we in now? How many years? Is it?
This is their
This
fifth.
years.
This
This
is
is the 5th year, isn't it?
yeah. They took over in 19.
So the 5-year plan is
No,
should come to fruition.
this is
That
season.
what you're saying.
Yeah, because this is season 3 in the Championship. We had 2 seasons under them in League One. But are we writing the COVID season off?
Do you know what, though? If we didn't have gone up, because that is a possibility,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would still be happy. Do you know what I mean? I don't.
In the world,
No.
look at the teams that have gone up. They've done absolute dog shit and they've came straight back down. There's no long term planning going up and staying up at the minute. You know, right there. Made a better team.
I feel like we're in a good place. Like structure wise, academy wise,
Yeah.
coach wise.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Almost a nice feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're on an upward trajectory.
We just need the results to keep going, don't we? As
Mhm.
long as the results keep coming, we'll be alright. I'm gonna fuck off because I've got shit to do before I leave in half an hour to go and get that. So
I
I'm
was.
gonna tape it.
I don't blame you. I was being polite a little bit there. I'm hungry. I want my breakfast. Yeah.
I'm drunk. I could chat all fucking day. I'll probably just have a packet of McCoy's curry. Well, McCoy's chips, curry fucking sauce, chip shop flavour.
I mean, you fucking talking about,
Eh?
McCoy's chips, McCoy's curry and chips.
McCoy's
Is it McCoy's?
chip
The
shop curry
McCoy's
sauce.
Right,
McCoy's
okay.
chip shop curry sauce flavour. Have you had them?
Yes.
They're nice, aren't they?
You're all right. They taste like chips and curry.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is definitely an edited segment here. Like,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
bit dead air.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
favourite.
If I don't see you or speak to you beforehand, Merry Christmas. I'll catch you in a bit.
Merry Christmas. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Right.
Bye.